Hello friends, welcome back to the run chase once again. LSG have lost an early wicket. Mitchell Marsh has been dismissed and drags us back onto his stumps, and now Aiden Markram also follows Mitchell Marsh back to the pavilion, and the second wicket goes down for the Lucknow Supergiants. And what a start this is from the Punjab Kings. The top two, two out of the top three batters of the Lucknow Supergiants are back to the pavilion inside the power play. And Arshdeep Singh picks up his second wicket. It was too close to cut, and Aiden Markram chopped it back onto his stumps. And unfortunately, Lucknow Supergiants losing too many wickets here. Superb bowling from Arshdeep Singh. 2 wickets in this over, just 1 run from this over, still 1 ball left. Aiden Markram makes his way back to the pavilion after scoring 13 runs, and LSG now 16 for 2 after 2.5 overs. So still 1 ball left in this over, 2 wickets in this over, just 1 run from this over. And 2 batters have been dismissed, Mitchell Marsh and Aiden Markram. Both are back in the pavilion now for Lucknow Supergiants. Nicholas Pooran has just come to the crease. He's faced 2 balls, he scored 1 run, and he will have to play an important knock today for the Lucknow Supergiants. So last ball of the over. Oh, and that's a good delivery. Well left by Rishabh Pant. A dot ball to finish that over. 1 run came from that over and 2 wickets in that over. LSG now 16 for 2 after 3 overs. So Marco Janssen now into the attack, and straight away Rishabh Pant Nicholas Pooran going for the big shot, and he picks up a single, gives the strike to Rishabh Pant. Oh, and that's well left by Rishabh Pant. Another dot ball here. Good bowling from Marco Janssen. Was a little expensive in his first over, but he's made a comeback. And now that two out of the top 3 batters of LSG are back in the pavilion, Punjab Kings are well in control of this match. Rishabh Pant has been very much out of form this season. Has performed only in 1 match, and he will be wanting to come back to form today with the bat for LSG. Oh, that's the back of the length delivery. Rishabh Pant looking to cut it away, getting an inside edge. Another dot ball here. Oh, it's been given as a dead ball. This is an interesting decision here. What has happened there? Yeah, the bowler has stopped on his follow through, so it is a dead ball. He has to restart his run up and bowl it again. 3 balls left in this over, just 1 run from this over so far. And Rishabh Pant has started really slowly here. Oh, that's guided away towards slip. Another dot ball here. So 1 run from this over, still 2 balls left. Rishabh Pant is also very much capable of hitting the big sixes. He is capable of playing the big innings. And down the track he comes, hits it over long off, all the way for 6. What a hit that is from Rishabh Pant. 3 consecutive dot balls and then he advances down the pitch. This is Rishabh Pant at his best. So 1 ball left in this over, 7 runs from this over so far. Oh, and he moves across, looks to paddle it away. A dot ball there to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over. LSG are 23 for 2 after 4 overs. So LSG now 23 for 2 after 4 overs, and now Arshdeep Singh is continuing into his 3rd over. Nicholas Pooran is on strike. He's batting on 2 runs from 3 balls. Oh, full ball, nicely driven by Nicholas Puran through. Covers for 4. Nice way to start the over from Nicholas Puran. So a good start to the over here from Nicholas Puran. Oh, and he's swinging leg side, misses it altogether. Appeal for LPW, finger goes up. And I think Puran is going upstairs for the review as well. Oh, looks like another wicket has gone down here. Oh my God, Nicholas Puran. Is this the big wicket that Punjab Kings need? Yeah, having a look at this one upstairs. He's gone for the review. Arshdeep Singh is on fire tonight. Flat line on ultra edge, nothing on ultra edge. So we'll move on to ball tracking here. Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket sitting, and another wicket goes down. Nicholas Puran has failed yet again for LSG. The finger goes up once again, and the third wicket goes down for the Lucknow Supergiants. Punjab Kings are on a roll here. Arshdeep Singh has picked up his third wicket inside his 3 overs. What a bowler Arshdeep Singh has been. Nicholas Puran has to make his way back to the pavilion after scoring 6 runs. And LSG are now 27 for 3 after 4.2 overs. So Ayush Badoni is the new batter to the crease, and a good delivery there from Arshdeep Singh. Dot ball is Ayush Badoni going upstairs for the review to check the wide. So we have to have a look at this one. Still 3 balls left in this over. 4 runs and a wicket so far in this over. Yeah, and I think that's outside the line. So it will be given as a wide. So extra delivery, extra run. And that's back of the length. Ayush Badani looking to cut it away. Picks up a single. Gives the strike to Rishabh Pant. 3 balls left in this over. Rishabh Pant now batting on a runner ball 6. And that's nicely defended by Rishabh Pant. Is looking for a single. There's no single there. Luckily, he makes his ground back. And another dot ball here. 2 balls left in this over. 6 runs from this over so far. Oh, and that's nicely well left by Rishabh Pant. Another dot ball here. Back-to-back dot ball. Still 1 ball left in this over. Only 6 runs coming from this over. And the wicket of Nicholas Pooran. Oh, that's another good delivery inside edge from Rishabh Pant. Another dot ball. 6 runs came from that over and the wicket of Nicholas Pooran. LSG are now 29 for 3 after 5 overs. And Rishabh Pant is really struggling here. 9 balls, he has scored only 6 runs, and that too he scored with a single 6. He hit a 6 down the ground. So Azmatullah Omarzai now back into the attack, and he's into his first over. And Ayush Badoni comes down the pitch looking to try, but misses it altogether. And a dot ball to start the over. Oh, and that's nicely defended there by Ayush Badoni. Another dot ball. This middle order of LSG has been a little weak in a few matches, and that is why they have been suffering plenty of losses. And this is a huge target today in which the top 3 batters of LSG have failed. Rishabh Pant, we can say, is the last hope. Rishabh Pant and David Miller have to come good today with the bat. And he's guided it through the offside as Badoni. Good fielding there at deep point. Couple of runs completed. Oh, that's another wide outside the off stump. He lets it go. It's an extra ball, extra run. Three balls left in this over. 3 runs from this over so far. Ayush Badoni has played a few good knocks for the Lucknow Supergiants in this tournament. and he moves across, hits it over extra covers, all the way for 6. Ayush Badoni coming to the party now. There were too many dot balls, and finally a release shot all the way for 6 from Ayush Badoni. So 9 runs from this over so far, still 2 balls left. And what a shot from Ayush Badoni. Oh, that's another good delivery there. Good comeback from Azmatullah Omarzai. After going for the 6, he shortened his length and swung it, beating the outside edge of Ayush Badoni. One ball left in this over, 9 runs from this over so far. Oh, and again he advances and misses it for another dot ball. So 9 runs came from that over. The power play is completed. LSG are now 38 for 3 after 6 overs. A new bowler into the attack for the Punjab Kings is Yuzvendra Chahal. Rishabh Pant is on strike and straight away pulled away leg side towards deep square leg. Oh my goodness, misfield at deep square leg, and it goes into the boundary for 4. That should have been only a single. Regulation fielding there, misfielded in the deep, and a boundary to start the over for Rishabh Pant. And again swept away by Rishabh Pant towards deep mid wicket. Another single gives the strike to Ayush Badoni. So unfortunately the misfield there, allowing the boundary in the first ball of the over, otherwise that was only a single. And that's pulled away by Badoni towards deep square leg. Another single here. So 6 runs from this over, still 2 balls left. And a dot ball here, was looking to sweep it away. Another dot ball. Vijay Kumar Vaishak is on the field. I think he will be the impact player tonight for the Punjab Kings. And that's guided away towards short third man. Another dot ball here for Rishabh Pant. 6 runs from this over so far. Still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over, and that's pulled away by Rishabh Pant in the gap towards the mid-wicket for 4. Nice way to finish the over. Second boundary of that over. 10 runs came from that over, and LSG are now 48 for 3 after 7 overs. The required run rate is still 14.54, and losing 3 early wickets never helps in these kind of run chases. They lost 3 wickets inside the power play. So Ayush Badoni on strike, yes, Homer side. And Badoni scoops it over short point leg, 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. So a nice way to start the over here, starting the over with a boundary. And this time it drives through the offside. Deep extra cover, runs around, cuts it off. Just a single. And gives the strike to Rishabh Pant. I think Vaishak Vijay Kumar will be the impact player for the Punjab Kings today. He bowled well in the first match against the Gujarat Titans. The first match of the Punjab Kings against Gujarat Titans, but after that he hasn't got an opportunity yet. As we see here, Rishabh Pant hits it leg side towards deep square leg. Couple of runs here. Oh, that's back of the line, nicely defended by Rishabh Pant. Picks up a single. Gives a strike to Ayush Badoni. Oh, and that shot, looking to pull it away there. Badoni, streaky single there. And the batters make their ground, and it will be a wide down the leg side, I think. So wide plus a single, 2 runs to the score. And an extra ball, still extra run as well. 2 balls left in this over. And Rishabh Pant comes down the track, throws his bat at it, and the catch is taken at deep extra covers. And another wicket goes down. Azmatullah Omarzai picks up his first wicket of the day. And Rishabh Pant's concern with the bat continues. His struggle in this tournament continues with the bat. And the fourth wicket goes down for the Lucknow Supergiants. A superb catch at deep extra cover there, covering up great ground, and Azmatullah Omarzai knows it. So another big wicket here for the Punjab Kings. Rishabh Pant makes his way back to the pavilion after scoring 18 runs, and LSG are now 58 for 4 after 7.5 overs. So one ball left in this over, 10 runs from this over so far. New batter to the crease for Lucknow Supergiants is David Miller, and straight away a good bumper there from Azmatullah Omarzai to finish the over. Dot ball to finish that over. 10 runs came from that over and the wicket of Rishabh Pant. LSG are now 58 for 4 after 8 overs. So the required run rate for LSG now climbing higher and higher, 14.92 now the required run rate. And David Miller has to play a miracle of an innings now for LSG to come anywhere close to this target. And that's nicely flicked away by Ayush Badoni straight away. First ball. Picks up a single and gives the strike to David Miller. So Chahal now coming around the wicket to David Miller. Miller hasn't got off the mark yet. And Miller flicks it leg side. Deep square leg, runs around, cuts it off. Couple of runs to David Miller. Oh, and that's in the slot of David Miller, and he puts it over deep mid wicket all the way for 6. You cannot be bowling in the slot of David Miller. That's where he loves it so well. And that's a clean strike into the crowd. And this time David Miller hits it back down the ground to long off. Picks up another single and gives the strike to Ayush Badoni. Oh, and that's a wide outside the off stump extra ball. Given as a wide. Yuzvendra Chahal looking to fire, looking to toss it up outside the off stump. but it was too wide. And that's nicely flicked away by Badoni. Picks up another single. Gives the strike to David Miller. 12 runs from this over. Still one ball left. The last ball of the over. And that's cut away by Miller. And misfield at covers will allow the single to get completed. Ends the over. 13 runs came from that over. And LSG are now 71 for 4 after 9 overs. And it's also the time for the Seat Tyres strategic timeouts. So we come to the end of the Seat Tyres strategic timeout, and Asmatullah Omar Sai now continuing into the attack, back of the length. Nicely driven down the ground by David Miller, but another dot ball here. Required run rate keeps on increasing here for the Lucknow Super Giants. It's close to 16 now, the required run rate. And that's cut away by Miller. Picks up another single. Gives the strike to Badoni. Punjab Kings now looking in firm control of this match because the required run rate is so high. So high, the required run rate, and it's all on David Miller to play an out-of-the-world innings, to be honest. Oh, that's short and wide, looking to cut it away there, Ayush Badoni. But not able to make connection, another dot ball. But Rishabh Pant's poor form with the bat continuing in this tournament, not a great sign for the Lucknow Super Giants. In fact, he came down the pitch looking to hit it over extra cover, but his bat flew out of his hands. He just threw his bat out of his hands, as we see Badoni now coming down the pitch. Hits it towards deep extra covers, good fielding there. Just a single. Singles are not going to hurt the Punjab Kings. It is hurting LSG big time now, because the required run rate is now 15.87. So 2 balls left in this over. Miller on strike, and Miller cuts it in the air, straight into the hands of deep extra covers, and another wicket goes down. What is happening here to the Lucknow Super Giants? Azmatullah Omar Sai picks up his second wicket, and half the side back in the pavilion for Lucknow Super Giants. Capitulation big time here from LSG. Celebrations for the Punjab Kings. It was short and wide. Miller looking to maybe hit it over extra covers for 6 maybe, but not able to get enough timing on it. Hits it straight into the hands of deep extra cover. David Miller departs after scoring just 11, and LSG are now 73 for 5 after 9.5 overs. So LSG really need to take care of the margin of defeat now. New batter to the crease for LSG is Abdul Samad, and straight away getting it on the pads, looking to flick it away. He will get one leg boys there, will Abdul Samad, and ends the over as well. 3 runs came from that over and the wicket of David Miller. LSG now 74 for 5 after 10 overs. So Marco Jansen now being brought back into the attack. He's into his 3rd over. Required run rate now 16.30. We have never seen such a required run rate in this edition of the IPL so far, jumping so high at the end of the 10th over. And that's back of the lane, nicely defended by Samad. Dot ball to start the over. Oh, that's an inside edge from Samad. And another dot ball here. This match is turning out to be really one-sided at the moment. Punjab Kings looking to win this match and go to the second place in the points table and make this tournament even more interesting. Down the track comes Saman and he pulls it leg side. It's in the gap towards deep mid wicket. One bounce and into the boundary for 4. A much needed boundary here for the Lucknow Supergiants and first boundary for Abdul Samad. And again pulled away by Samad, but this time straight to mid-wicket. Another dot ball here. I think LSG have to make a change in their batting lineup. They need to try and bring in Shahbaz Ahmed somewhere because their batting depth is lacking big time. As we see another dot ball here from Marco Jansen. Just 4 runs from this over, still 1 ball left. And last ball of the over, pulled down the ground, in the air, 1 bounce to deep mid wicket. And it will be a single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over. LSG are now 79 for 5 after 11 overs. So Vishak Vijay Kumar now is the new bowler into the attack. Abdul Samad on strike. And straight away, cut away by Abdul Samad. A flat 6 over extra covers. What a way to start the over for LSG. What a shot that is over extra covers. Just flat batted it. And a 6 to start the over, but still the required run rate is so much high. They need plenty more 6s now. So what a way to start the over here from Abdul Samad, but still plenty of 6s needed because required run rate is now above 17. And back on the length, punched away by Samad through the offside. Another single gives the strike to Ayush Badoni. Ayush Badoni is also capable of hitting the playing the big shots, hitting the 6s and 4s that is needed, and they need plenty more, like 26s per ball. Is it possible? I'm asking. And Badoni gives himself room, goes over extra covers. What a lovely shot that is! What a clean, lovely shot that is from Ayush Badoni, all the way for 6. Second 6 of the over. And finally LSG getting a move on in this run chase now. So 13 runs from this over, still 3 balls left. They need to keep going here. The LSG batters cannot stop at all. And that too with only 5 wickets in hand. Punjab Kings are also looking to improve their net run rate. And that's cut away by Badoni. Again finding the gap through point for another boundary. So 6, 6, 4, 17 runs from this over, still 2 balls left. So 2 balls left in this over now. Ayush Badoni looking good. Oh, and that's a better delivery there. That's a good delivery from Vijay Kumar Vaishak. And a dot ball. One ball left in this over. 17 runs from this over so far. But LSG have started so poorly in this run chase that the required run rate is still above 17. And that is the problem. And now Badoni guides it over third man into the boundary for 4 to finish the over. 21 runs came from that over. Brings up the 100 as well for LSG. Lucknow Supergiants are now 100 for 5 after 12 overs. Yuzvendra Chahal now continuing into the attack and straight away a wide outside the off stump. An extra ball, extra run has to re-ball that one. Abdul Samad is on strike. Oh, and this time Abdul Samad swings leg side all the way for 6. That is a clean hit by Abdul Samad. Wonderful shot over deep mid wicket. So finally LSG have realized what to do in this run chase, but is it too little too late? The required run rate jumping higher and higher as we see a reverse sweep there from Samad, but straight to point, another dot ball. Dot balls at this stage will favor the Kings 11, will favor the Punjab Kings. And this time it's tossed up wide outside the off stump, but it doesn't make any difference as Samad hits it high and handsome down the ground all the way for 6. Second 6 of the over, 13 runs from this over, still 3 balls left. And this time Samad flicks it leg side, picks up a single, gives the strike to Ayush Badoni. Two balls left in this over now. And Badoni sweeps leg side. Deep mid wicket runs around. Good fielding there. Couple of runs completed. One ball left in this over now. 16 runs from this over. And Yuzvendra Chahal has been expensive today. Chahal picked up a hat-trick in the previous match against CSK. That's a wide outside the off stump. Oh, in fact, it's been given as a dot ball. I think Badoni is going to go upstairs to check the review. To check the wide. So they've gone for the review now. We need to check whether this is a wide or a legal ball. I don't think it's going to matter much because the required run rate is still above 17. Well, LSG know that they are chasing about 230 and the top three should have taken responsibility today. They should have stayed at the crease. You cannot be 3 down inside the power play with your main top 3 batters in the pavilion in this kind of a run chase. This is very poor stuff from LSG today, and that is exactly why they are still staring at defeat, even though they are getting some big overs now. Yeah, that's a legal delivery, I think. It's a legal delivery in my books. We need to see what the umpire decides. Yeah, legal delivery. The umpire has also given it a legal delivery, so it will be a dot ball to finish the over. 16 runs came from that over. LSG are now 116 for 5 after 13 overs. So Vijay Kumar Vaishak now continuing into the attack. Abdul Samad is on strike. First ball nicely punched by Abdul Samad through the offside, and the batters complete a couple of runs. Good running between the wickets as well. And that's back of the lane, nicely punched by Abdul Samad. Through the offside, picks up another single. Gives the strike to Ayush Badoni. Badoni is batting well, 34 from 20 balls. And even Abdul Samad also 28 from 15 balls with 1 4 and 3 sixes in his innings. And Badoni moves across, paddles it away, no one there, a deep fine leg, and one bounce into the boundary for 4. So Ayush Badoni now finally getting a move on and finding the boundaries at regular intervals for the Lucknow Super Giants. So 3 balls left in this over, 7 runs from this over so far 50 partnership also coming up between Abdul Samad and Ayush Badoni. 50 from this 23 balls, the partnership. As we see a good delivery there, nicely cut away, inside edge from Ayush Badoni. Picks up a single. Gives a strike to Abdul Samad. 2 balls left in this over, 8 runs from this over so far. And required run rate jumping higher and higher now. And that's cut away by Abdul Samad again. Towards deep third man. Another single here. Nine runs from this over, still 1 ball left. Can Ayush Badoni find the boundary now? Last ball of the over, and he edges it towards deep third man and picks up another single to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over. LSG are now 126 for 5 after 14 overs. So Marcus Stoinis now has been brought into the attack. They are bringing in these bowlers now because Punjab Kings know that they are in control of this match. And Badoni moves across, plays the paddle sweep towards deep mid wicket and picks up a single, gives a strike to Abdul Samad. So Abdul Samad on strike, and that's a wide down the leg side. Extra ball, extra run there, has to re-ball that one. 2 runs from this over, still 5 balls left. The required run rate now 18.69. My goodness. And Marcus Stoinis bowls these hard lengths really well. Bouncing out batters. And that's a full delivery. Samad hits it down the ground. Towards long on. Another single here. Gives the strike to Ayush Badoni. And that's a wide outside the off stump once again. Second wide of the over from Marcus Stoinis. He needs to get his line and length correct. He needs to get his line and length proper. Bowling too much wide outside the off stump is not helping his cause. 4 balls left in this over now. And that's a full ball. Badoni drills it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Abdul Samad. And that's a full toss. Samad finds the gap and finds the boundary through the offside. A welcome boundary here for the Lucknow Super Giants, but still plenty of work to do with the required run rate above 19 runs an over. And that's on the pad, flicked away by Samad, over deep mid wicket, all the way for 6. He just makes it look so simple, isn't it? Just a flick of the wrist, and way it went over deep mid wicket. Is there some life left in this game, or is this too little too late? We don't know. But we are enjoying this innings from Abdul Samad now. And that's a full toss. Samad hits it high in the air. He hasn't timed it. And a very difficult catch there. Fielder couldn't get hold of the catch. And a couple of runs completed by Abdul Samad to finish the over. 17 runs came from that over. And LSG are now 143 for 5 after 15 overs. So Arshdeep Singh now continuing. He's been brought back into the attack now. He's into his 4th over. Ayush Badoni on strike. And Badoni flicks it leg side. Is it finding the gap? Oh, excellent effort. Excellent fielding down there at deep fine leg. Running across and diving forward. Never easy. And he saved 2 runs for his team. And a couple of runs completed by Ayush Badoni. And nicely driven there by Badoni. Just a single again. 3 runs from this over. Still 4 balls left in this over. The required run rate now moving to 19.50. My goodness. It's getting out of reach now for LSG. And Punjab Kings need to take care of the over rate as well. Can't afford to be slow when it comes to the time. Full toss. Badoni gives himself room, but hits it straight to covers. Misfield at covers. Allows the single to get completed. And gives the strike to Badoni keeps the strike, in fact. 3 balls left in this over now. Oh, and that's a slow short ball. He's uppercutted over the keeper. But deep third man comes into play and cuts it off. Just a single. So this is an outstanding over from Arshdeep Singh. Required run rate now 20.54. And that start, looking to pull it away, but not able to get enough timing on it. Another single here for Abdul Samad. This has been an absolutely fantastic spell here from Arshdeep Singh. The last ball of the over, Badoni on strike. And swing and a miss to finish the over. What a spell this has been from Arshdeep Singh. Just 6 runs came from that over. Arshdeep Singh has completed his spell, easily the best bowler for Punjab Kings today. He has conceded only 3 for 16 in his 4 overs, picked up 3 wickets. And LSG are now 149 for 5 after 16 overs. And it's also the time for the Seat Tyres strategic timeout. we come to the end of the entire strategic timeout. And Marco Janssen now continuing into the attack. First ball is a wide down the leg side, an extra ball. Has to re-ball that one. Extra run as well. And that's a full ball. Samad hits it towards deep mid wicket. Just a single. Gives the strike to Ayush Badoni. The required run rate is now 22.43. And Punjab Kings now are going to go to 15 points today after winning this match. And it's pulled away by Badoni. Deep fine leg runs around, cuts it off. Another couple of runs here. And it's nicely driven there by Badoni through the offside. Another single here. So just 5 runs from this over, still 3 balls left. And required run rate now 23.71. And that's it, straight back to Janssen. And another wicket goes down. Abdul Samad also has to make his way back to the pavilion. And Marco Janssen picks up his first wicket of the day. Something had to give. The pressure was continuously mounting on LSG. He had to keep going for the big shots. And unfortunately, he hit it straight back to the bowler. Disappointments for the Lucknow Supergiants fans. But Punjab Kings now moving close to yet another victory in this season, and further cementing their place at the top half of the table and looking to cement their qualification as well. Abdul Samad makes his way back to the pavilion after playing a good innings of 45. LSG are now 154 for 6 after 16.4 overs. So 2 balls left in this over now, and required run rate now about 24. 24.90 the required run rate, and new batter to the crease is Avesh Khan. Oh, and that's a good bumper there straight away. Dot ball here. 5 runs from this over, still 1 ball left in the over. Required run rate has now gone about 26 runs an over. And Avesh Khan hits it down the ground. A firm strike down the ground for 4 to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over and the wicket of Abdul Samad. LSG are now 158 for 6 after 17 overs. So 3 overs left in this run chase and 79 runs needed in the last 3 overs for LSG. It's looking like a lost cause for LSG now. Vijay Kumar Vaishak is going to bowl the 18th over. And straight away, Badoni hits it down the ground, all the way for 6 over long gone. A nice way to start the over from Ayush Badoni. Brings up his half century as well. 55 from 32 balls with 4 fours and 3 sixes. Superb innings from Ayush Badoni. Strike rate of 171.88 as well. And now Ayush Badoni hits it down the ground to long on, but doesn't take the single. A dot ball here. So Badoni looking to deal in sixes now. But this equation is a lost cause. And this time Badoni goes high and over extra covers all the way for 6. Second 6 of the over. And Badoni just trying to reduce the margin of defeat now. His 4th 6 of the day. And a superb shot there over extra covers. And that's pulled away by Badoni, leg side, towards deep square leg, fielder running after it, cuts it off, and the batters will complete a couple of runs. "14 runs from this over, still 2 balls left. My goodness, Ayush Badoni. 63 from 35 balls. He's batting really well as Badoni. And Badoni helps it on its way. No one back there at deep square leg and another boundary for Ayush Badoni. And this is turning out to be a very expensive over here for the Punjab Kings, but still the equation is steep and Punjab Kings are in control. So 1 ball left in this over. Ayush Badoni now 67 from 36 balls. Strike rate of 181.08. Last ball of the over, and he's looking to pull it away. Not able to make connection. A dot ball to finish that over. 18 runs came from that over. And LSG are now 176 for 6 after 18 overs. So Azmatullah Omarzai now is going to bowl the penultimate over here for the Punjab Kings. Avesh Khan is on strike. And Avish Khan looks to pull it away, gets a top edge over the keeper into the boundary for 4. So second boundary here for Avish Khan in just his third delivery. And these two batters now entertaining the crowd by finding the boundaries. And this time Avish Khan hits it back down the ground. And good fielding in the deep, just a single. And Ayush Badoni gets the strike now. Ayush Badoni is batting on 67 from 37 balls with 5 fours and 4 sixes at a strike rate of 181.08. And he will be looking to at least reduce the margin of defeat for the Lucknow Super Giants. And Badoni moves across, plays the paddle all the way for 6 towards deep square leg. My goodness, what a shot that is from Ayush Badoni. So Ayush Badoni now playing a lone hand here for LSG. Now this time he goes through the offside towards deep extra covers for just a single. Gives the strike to Avish Khan. "12 runs from this over, still 2 balls left." And Avish Khan looks to swing leg side, gets the top edge, it's in the air. Oh, good effort by the fielder, but unfortunately not able to complete the catch. And they didn't even complete the single, I think. So it's a dot ball. And with that, it's game, set and match to the Punjab Kings. It's just a formality now, the remaining 7 balls. Oh, swing and a miss there. Avish Khan, last ball of the over. Looking to hit it leg side, but not able to make connection. But back-to-back dot balls to finish that over. 12 runs came from that over. And LSG are now 188 for 6 after 19 overs. 1 over left and 49 runs needed for LSG to win this match is not going to be possible. And Punjab Kings now are going to move to 15 points tonight. So a big decision here from Shreyas Iyer. Yuzvendra Chahal is going to bowl the last over. It doesn't really matter who bowls it, in fact. Even if Shreyas Iyer bowls the last over, Punjab Kings are going to win this match. It is that kind of an equation. Ayush Badoni is on strike, batting beautifully on 74 from 39 balls. Here's Chahal. And Badoni goes for the reverse sweep, but hits it straight up in the air. And this should be a simple catch for the wicketkeeper. It is. And a fantastic innings from Ayush Badoni has come to an end. I think they're checking something here. I don't know what they're checking. No, but I think Badoni is walking back to the pavilion now. So Chahal strikes, he picks up his first wicket of the day. Has been a little expensive today. It was a full toss ball. He was looking to go for the reverse switch it. In fact, Arshdeep Singh has taken the catch, running in from slips. But an outstanding innings from Ayush Badoni. Ayush Badoni makes his way back to the pavilion after scoring 74 runs. And LSG are now 188 for 7 after 19.1 overs. So the new batter to the crease now for LSG is Prince Yadav. Just 5 balls left in this match. And Prince Yadav hits it straight back down the ground. Long off comes around, cuts it off. Just a single. Gives the strike to Avesh Khan. And Avesh Khan comes down the pitch, hits it straight back down the ground all the way for 6. Wow, what a shot that is from Avesh Khan. Woohoo! Straight down the ground for 6. And this time Avesh Khan comes down the pitch again, but inside edges it onto the pads. Another dot ball here. So 2 balls left in this innings and 2 balls left in the match. Avesh Khan comes down the pitch again, hits it towards deep extra covers for 4. Wow, Avesh Khan is enjoying himself with the bat here. Ooh, what outstanding batting from Avesh Khan. Last ball of the innings, Avesh Khan comes down the pitch, hits it in the air and the catch is put down at covers. And it will be a dot ball to finish. Could have been another wicket for Yuzvendra Chahal. But instead it's a dot ball to finish the innings and finish the match. 11 runs came from that last over and the wicket of Ayush Badoni. And Lucknow Supergiants have finished their 20 overs, 199 for 7 in their 20 overs. And Punjab Kings have comprehensively won this match here in Dharmasala by 37 runs against LSG. And with this, Punjab Kings move to second place in the points table with 15 points now. And fair to say that Punjab Kings are just one more win away from officially qualifying for the playoffs. Meanwhile though, plenty to ponder about for LSG, because now every match is literally a must-win match for LSG going forward. One more loss for LSG and they will be out of the tournament. And that is how competitive this tournament is. So LSG have plenty of things to work on and they need to bounce back, because LSG have now lost 3 matches in a row and are really sliding down now. And it's high time that LSG pick themselves up and bounce back in the upcoming matches. They are too dependent on their top 3 to score the majority of the runs with the bat. The middle order is not contributing much. Yes, Ayush Badoni played a good innings today, but the match was just done. The required run rate was just too much higher, and it was not going to be enough today for LSG. 237 is such a big target, and you cannot be losing 3 wickets inside the power play when you're chasing such a big target of 237. Once they lost their top 3 inside the power play, there itself 50% of the match was gone, and remaining was just a formality. But nevertheless, hard luck to Lucknow Supergiants. Hopefully they can plan better and bounce back in their remaining matches. But a good win for the Punjab Kings by 37 runs, and now Punjab Kings are looking really good to qualify for the playoffs in IPL 2025 after 11 long years. So we'll be back again to cover the future matches of IPL 2025. So until then, take care guys, cheers and good night.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like,